Saturday morning orb. Cow's been down here raising hell. My first thought was possibly the calf laying right there. And the cow's behind the tree there. But see the calf to the right there? Yeah, there's a fence in between them right now. That happens. And I don't know what this little lady's griping about. She was the bottom of the lane headed the other way a minute ago. But anyway, that's how the morning's going to start, right? And then, of course, Dino down in the bottom growling. I'm just glad I haven't heard him the last couple nights. I gotta say, it took me a little bit to see that little one. I came from that direction, from the orb. Everybody just standing around. I don't know where that calf was hiding. I don't know what it is yet either. But I'm gonna put money on it that it's 232's calf. Not quite sure if she might have had her in there, in the slop, or most likely, actually I see a spot. I see a shiny spot in the middle of the screen. Although when I look clear over here, I see yeah, it kind of looks like a white spot on the screen, but it's not. It looks like a red spot in real life. On the other side of that cow standing broadside. If you can see that, because I'm having a hard time seeing the screen. But at any rate, I was looking at her yesterday wondering how in the hell she could not have had a calf on the ground already, because her udder is just freaking like a drum and starting to drip a little milk. And that's really not all that big a calf for her. Actually, not a bad sized calf. Looking at the length of the cannon bone, it's hard to tell scale when standing next to a bigger cow. And I'm, 20 feet away now. But I'm going to say she. I think it's a she. We'll find out later. I'm going to say the calf has it figured out. Hopefully on them. She's got bigger teats as she's gotten older, but hey, works for me. As long as she's eating, I'm good. The other one we've been watching very closely in here. Oh, standing right there chewing her cud. That's that token 2-year-old in here. And Tylen and I were talking yesterday. She was standing beside 713E, who is the first one right there eating. And I got a feeling, you need to look and see, I got a feeling that 2-year-old is her daughter. And the screwy thing is, 713 was the very first cow to calve last year. What is it, that heifer that Tylen calls Delaney at the other end of the well? Out there now. But sure is a family resemblance there. And for a 2-year-old, she's pretty good sized. She's seriously within an inch or two of being the same height as that cow over there. And they do look a lot alike. But look at that. Calf might be full of shit, but the calf's up and alive. Oh yeah, and it's nice and warm out too, by the way. It's 37 degrees this morning. So it ain't too bad when you consider some people do this stuff at 40 below. There's a whiskey sneaking over there. I totally missed it. He was down there with those 2 calves following him in the grass. I didn't see him come back into the lot, but you can see the skid steer tracks across the middle of the screen. I watched him from about that pole right there in the middle, following the cleanest spot being the trap, and he followed it all the way through. You don't want to get his feet dirty. And a cow and calf are still standing out there. I thought that calf ate earlier. It was back there, but then it was playing with the brisket. But now it looks like it's back by the bread basket again. So hopefully she's eating. Ty come down. She says, yeah, that's a little heifer. Yeah, I thought it was. I just, wasn't in a position to tell for sure. Well, we decided we were going to give her the cleanest place in the barn.
Okay, bye.
She wanted to go first. A couple pieces of twine across that hole. She didn't even pay any attention.
Hey.
And hey, if we're lucky, she's not going to shit her way all the way there.
Shut up, we ain't there yet.
Keep going, Mama.
I'm already covered in shit. I don't want to get splattered.
Oh, she's going to walk right around the corner?
Good girl.
I'm just going to go this way.
Keep going.
Because I don't think she needs my help over there.
Keep walking.
Let you start the wall. Barely made it in time, didn't I?
We even got a little truck, too.
Oh, there we go. Be in here for a couple days, make sure the cord's dried up, make sure she's doing good. And it'd be really, really nice for the weather to straighten out, because I really hate letting them out when they're that young. We've lost too many of them. Get out there too far, and even if you check them every day, you go to check them that one day and you can't find them. You'll find them a few hours later, laying somewhere cold and dead. Oh, anyway. And Mama here, we had her with those 4 heifers at the other end, and she was wanting to go back and forth between loving on her calf outside and coming inside and beating those heifers up. So,
you want your breakfast, Mom?
Anyway, there you go. I haven't seen much of the swallows for a couple weeks. Actually, we were checking fence before we let the cows out. They were all around us out there. Probably 20 or 30 of them, but got to thinking, I'm hearing this funny noise over here. Yeah, because they're coming in and they're building nests. They're doing a pull in the center of the screen. They got something going on just next to it. There's been 5 or 6 of them flying up into there. So, yeah, that's good. We usually get a few nests in here, but man, the last few years it's mainly been in the feed barn, and I haven't looked out there. But I'm glad to see them in here just the same. Means they're here. Gonna have more babies, maybe more next year. Come back and get as many bugs as they want. Is it cold enough to put the coat on? Well, no, but she was chilly, so I'll put her on for a little bit this morning. And being we got a cow with a new calf in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 9 calves in that group are in here visiting. So that's pretty cool, eh? I don't know if they've been in here very much. Yeah. We gotta go get us another calf back where it belongs. Mama and baby killdeer. And another one off to my left making noise saying, get away, get away. They're scattered out pretty good. There's one way over, very right edge of the screen.
Oh, he's right behind us. Daddy is.
Yeah, Daddy's right behind us. But Mama's over there with...
Good, Mama.
There's 3 of them right there close to her anyway.
Yep, and there's one right here on the poop pile. Coming towards us and walking up the hill.
Yeah. And
good Daddy.
Daddy's right there saying, get out, get out.
Good Daddy. Good Mama.
Oh,
Yeah,
they actually had their nest right outside of the log on that little flat, which didn't have any green growing on it when they put the eggs there. And you see why I don't like getting them out here when it's as wet as it's been. I mean, that'll come back, but it's not going to come back for a month or better.
This had green on it when they put
and
that's the bitch, by the way, so that's all this cat.
all the rain. Oh, yeah. Now we know who the stupid one is over there. That'd be 426B. First calf born.
Well, for the older
and his
cows.
Stupid mother. And I do mean stupid. And I'm having a hell of a time seeing the screen, but everybody else is chilling over there.
Thank God, because it means
Yeah, now we see how well this works out. I was hoping he wasn't going to get up quite yet. At least till we got around him. Sorry, it's a little bumpy, but it's not real smooth. Look at the pollen coming off the grass. Gotta love it. She'll go just above him, and I'll stay just barely on this edge of him to make sure he goes the right way. And what's he gonna do? He's gonna run straight across and make me go through the tall grass again and pollinize the bike. And the last thing I want him to do is go uphill. And he's just that dumb, like his mother. The other thing I don't want him to do is decide he can go right through the fence. If she stays, she's backing up a little too far. She needs to get up a little bit. He'll go right on down here and through the gate. We'll have her made. If he does this again, I won't be as nice next time. I might push him all the way down. Ah! He probably just got my headlight. And I'd say he hadn't been real close to her for a little bit, because damn, she's got a full udder. Oh yeah, now Red comes down the hill to help. A little late, bud. Thought I'd show you how high the creek really is too. Yeah, there's only like a foot towards the top of the bridge, and that's on this side. Not a whole lot of gap, and it doesn't look like it's going all that fast, but trust me, I've been in it when it's been like this and higher. It's moving. If I were to jump in right here in line with this tree, there's no way I'd get across until I was down in there somewhere. I had a dog do that once too. She went in after something up by the pump site and got a stick to her right before she would have gone under the bridge. Kind of looks like Bam Bam's got him a girlfriend over there. Calves are kind of split. There's 5 or 6 on this side of the creek, and everybody else is on the other side. But, you know, you take one down here, Bellerin, and Mom's probably in that group over there coming around. Show you another reason I really don't like them being out when it's this wet. I gotta turn my butt around to show you. That's why. There's normally a wet spot in here anyway, because it all runs down, but it's usually, you know, like just what's in the screen there. That's wet clear out over here. And just coming across the hill behind me, it wasn't near that rough last year. There's so many hoof marks on it, it's not funny. And, you know, when they're making marks like that, it's too freaking soft. In fact, where I'm standing, my foot's slowly sinking, so I'm going to get back up on the bike. And I believe that's Batman eating there, isn't it? She says, yep. Thought that's who it was walking up toward her.
that heifer over there standing like she's showing.
He's doing really good. Some of these, this is that heifer, be the one in the middle of the screen. She's standing like she's in a show ring almost.
Downfall, she kind of breaks down a little bit in that shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder's not what it could be, but the way she's standing, she's got her back bowed too, which makes that look worse than it really is. And yeah, they like to be over there licking a little whatever off the old maple. Anyway, I probably got more than enough video all day, and it ain't even lunchtime yet. But hey, there's your view from here. I don't know if we're going to get rain today or not, but so far, that's what we got. It's supposed to be 63 degrees, I think they said. Made it 62 yesterday. I don't know if you can hear those idiots, but we sure as hell can.
Single file and
There's been at least 200 of them go by in the last 20 minutes. They have actually zero regard for anybody on the road. They can't figure out how to stay in a bike lane when they're given one. And God knows the state of Oregon has spent billions of dollars on bike lanes that they refuse to use.
Look at this.
I'm just glad we're not moving equipment today. Because they are the biggest pain in the ass.
I kind of wish we were.
Yeah, like she says, kind of wish we were. Yeah, because one of these days I'm just going to totally blow my gasket. I'm not going to care that they only have a half an inch of clearance on the road with what we're moving. I'm just going to go.
Well,
we've had freaking piss bottles thrown at us, all kinds of shit from those idiots, all because we're trying to share the road like they're supposed to. All right, that's my rant on those stupid assholes from Portland. I was just talking about her this morning, talking about her mama and who I think is her sister that haven't calved yet. That would be Delaney. 111J now.
She's 713E. Her mama
used to be 713E.
Her mom's nowhere near close to calving.
Oh, and pretty girl. She's coming over to say hi too. It's amazing how friendly they'll be if you just sit there. They'll come up. Last year, Becky was up in hayfield on a bike, and one came up behind her and started rubbing its head on the back of the bike. She started waking out. I said, just chill. She's just rubbing her head. Becky turned and said hello to her, and she went, ah! And then just walked away. Yeah, I ain't even lunchtime when I've already got like 15 minutes of video. It's too much, but I just wanted to show what all this wet grass does. That cow right there, we were on the other side of the creek like half hour ago. Her calf worked on that udder for like 20 minutes, and that is as full as can be.
Ruby.
That cow's udder's packed full too. And I'm being attacked over here. This is the mama that lost her baby. I'm glad to see she's dried up. And Eeyore's just she's Eeyore. Don't need her busting stuff up. And Ruby there.
With the dandelion hanging out of her mouth.
Yeah, eating dandelions. This pasture down here is so full of weeds, but the good thing is 99.9% of the weeds that are out here are all stuff that's actually good feed, so we'll leave that be. This is also about the solidest one I've been in, and we've been all the way down there to the other end, and there's spots down there the bike won't hardly go through. It should be dry ground.
241, quit that.
This is totally freaking insane. We've pulled cows off pasture before when it's gotten not even half this bad. But I don't have any choice this year. Oh man, I'm not on selfie mode. Maybe you can see.
Yep.
Huh? Maybe. Hi. Hello, ladies. So, like I said, way too much video. Maybe I won't do any more today. Or maybe I'll put 2 up. We'll see.